Hey David, how's it going? I was trying to work on my commission and I have to admit it was pretty challenging doing cowboys and stuff. So I might actually play some Red Dead Redemption, to be honest. And let me know if I'm too loud. Trying to set things up. I've been doing live stream for the school and all of my settings are a bit weird now. Yeah. I'm also a little bit stressed out with all of this Corona Minunata virus, how we call it lately. My mom keeps calling me and asking me if I'm feeling okay, if I'm healthy and blah blah blah, and it's really stressing me out. Okay, that's good. So I'm just gonna paint something super small. I actually want to experiment with subjects that are, let's say, easy, because nothing is easy, that I enjoy painting. So I'm starting to thumbnail more, which is actually good. So I've did this little thing in Photoshop, using myself as a reference. Doesn't even look like me because I've been changing it a lot. There. So the canvas is pretty small. We'll see how this will go. I feel like it's a good thing to practice. Also, I'm gonna try not to use raw umber anymore. I feel that raw umber actually darkens the painting a little bit too much. Maybe as a first layer that can work really nice, but after that somehow I'm not sure, it feels like something about it that just doesn't feel right for me. So I went back to just white, black, yellow ochre, brown, transparent red oxide, English red and Chinese vermilion. That's all I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna try to mix. Use very little medium as well. Maybe in some areas I will, but until then I'm just gonna stick to just the paints and that's it. Okay. So let's just work and have fun, since we're not really allowed to go out. That much we can do. So let's see how I want to compose this. I'm just gonna sketch a little bit. I usually don't really paint the small portraits, but it can be quite fun. So you guys can see my Imprimatura is quite red. I actually felt like doing this. So let's just move the camera a little bit more towards us. Hopefully no distortions. It's not really from imagination, but I have worked it out in Photoshop using tons of references. And like I said, Oliver, I'm using myself as a model. And I've changed myself quite a lot. Like, for example, I don't have eyebrows in this reference that I'm gonna be using. So just stick around and you will see how it will change. Actually, I can move the camera a little bit more. So This is really hard. There you go. All right. Let's just leave it like this. So as a medium, I'm just gonna use Terps because I want the paint to dry quite fast. Hey Coffee Cat, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I haven't seen you on the chat for a while now. How's your country? Hmm? So you're one of those people, doesn't even need to leave the house. Just so you guys know, I didn't even want to live stream, but Hendrik kind of pushed me to do it. So, yeah. I don't know, I'm not feeling very good. Corona. No, it's not that. I feel a little bit anxious. It's been really hard to motivate myself to paint. But with all the things happening in the world, I do suffer from anxiety sometimes, so I'm trying to keep it together and fight it through and just push myself to paint. Like, I'm really shaking, if you guys can see my brush. I'm really trying to stand still, so... Yeah, it is frustrating when this happens, but I found a way to control it, which means I have to push it through, no matter what. If you guys are wondering about the music, I'm using like non-copyrighted music that I've paid for, so... ASMR brush strokes? You guys want me to stop the music and just have this? Like Bob Ross? I'm not doing much right now, I just wanna build the background. I will still work with the background, so it's not like it's done. Okay, that's good. I actually wanted to try a more of red imprimatura just because of the... Oh, let me know if the video is too dark and I can raise up the light a little bit. Well, I can modify the camera settings. Hey, Denny. I think you guys already see what's happening in here. So, David, how's Slovenia? Everything good there? Okay, good. I'll leave it like that then. What? Garbage? Well, I know that we have way too much garbage in the world. Like, I notice when I buy food, everything is in plastic. I don't know. I try not to follow the news anymore. I was listening to this Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and the amount of corona. I'm like so fed up with it. I can't take it anymore. Well, I kind of do. Not everybody was born in our situation. Some people were born super rich or something, super poor. Sorry. So maybe that's one reason they can't really adapt, because they don't know anything else than that. Coffee Cat, you know the problem I have? It pops out and it hurts really bad, and when I eat sometimes it clicks all the time. I think it's a stress thing, so just be careful. Try to not yawn too hard. Sometimes when I yawn it hurts so bad to the point that I get massive headaches and I need to use cream to relieve the pain. So yeah. You can actually check it out online, Coffee Cat. I think it's called TMJE or something like that. Just write jaw pains and you will find it instantly. Hey, Pete! Wait, are you saying that your internet is not as good? I was reading about that since everybody's home, people are just overusing the internet. Yeah, it can be a stress thing, Coffee Cat. Check it out. Just write on the internet, and I think it's something like TMGAI or something like that. Yeah, it can be that because everybody's at home trying to stream Netflix and stuff like that. So, good luck getting some net going. Okay, I kinda locked in. No worries, Coffee Cat. I feel for you, I have the same pain every freaking day. I think I haven't had one day where I haven't had that pain. I don't know what to do to get rid of it. And I don't want to operate either. Well, so far my internet is pretty good. I haven't had any problems yet. Okay. So I'm done with the background. Now I'm just gonna do like a little alla prima of the head. Yeah, painkillers helps as well. Well, Pete, I'm actually using this artist list, I think it's called. It's music for non-copyrighted stuff. So I can stream it without presumably having my video taken down. So I'm listening to like ambient genre right now. Alright, so the brushes I'm gonna be using is not really Bristol brushes, it's mostly synthetic and soft brushes. So I'm gonna look and see exactly what I want. I'm gonna focus on getting the values in correctly. I don't know if I will be able to finish this today. So let's see how it's gonna look. It's so interesting to see that the colors on the image of what the camera is capturing right now, they feel much more brighter than what I'm seeing. It's very confusing for me. Do I need to take this one down a bit? Anyways. So the color on the palette is very different than what I'm seeing on the canvas, because I also have this very reddish imprimatura, so we'll see how that's gonna go. No, this is just transparent red oxide, and right now I'm not having any raw umber on my palette. I want to see how the paints are gonna react, because I really didn't like the fact that I'm working on this painting, that I've been posting it, and somehow it feels like it has darkened. And I've been reading about raw umber being more towards the side where it kind of darkens, so I want to see how that's gonna be. So far I haven't had any mediums on my palette. So because I don't have that raw umber, I have to use black, and as soon as I add black, it just darkens well, of course it darkens, but also it kills the saturation of my color. So there's much more work for me right now. So I'm trying to understand what proportions I want, how big I want to make this. I didn't have a very concrete drawing, so it can be fun for you guys to see how I move the paint around. It's interesting how gray this feels. I don't know if it's a good idea to do a portrait on a red imprimatura. I'm gonna take a Bristol brush and just block it in with just this brush, and then use the flats to render on top. Okay. baby steps. Just thinking about it as a sculpture right now. I feel that's the best way to go. Now I want to find a darker little tone. I will have to work a bit with the background and my darkest darks, and then I can just start piecemealing it and just have fun. So thinking about it like this, rather than getting into details too fast, it permits me to think about the planes a little bit more. Then I can just mix the whole colors together and blend it gently and get this nice smooth face. Now I can sculpt a little bit more the face. It depends what color you are having. If you don't want, for example, this red imprimatura that I have, I wouldn't like it coming through my color as much. But it depends on the situation. Maybe in some landscapes, for example, when you paint a landscape, a red imprimatura it's quite nice to have because it neutralizes the green a little bit. So you can try that. trying to keep everything soft. I like softness. Okay. Let's see how I'm gonna progress with this one. Even I don't really know how to do this right now. I mean, how I'm gonna do this in a way. Painting small can be fun, but for me, it feels like it's restraining myself from being free. So I'm not a big fan. Need to go and get my mold stick. I'm also sitting down. My feet has been killing me since I've been standing too much. So Oliver, on some old paintings, usually on portraits, they actually keep the imprimatur as the shadow, basically, and do not add much more tone. I've never experimented with that, but I kind of feel like I want to try it out. Like go really dark with an imprimatura and leave that one untouched, like in the dark shadows, so it will have this nice transparency, or well, the canvas showing through. That can be quite fun, definitely. Alright, let's see how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be interesting. Do I want to use small brushes? Do I want to use thick brushes? What's the best solution right now? You know what, Oliver? I'm actually gonna try it out. The next painting I'm gonna do, if it's gonna be a portrait, I'm gonna put an extra layer of dark imprimatur on it, or just do a sketch first with just raw umber, like just raw umber. Like imagine doing charcoal, but you're doing it with raw umber, and let it dry. So the next day I just paint on top of it and it's already dry, or maybe just leave it as it is. But again, I'm a little bit afraid with raw umber. I need to read a little bit more about it and see what I've done wrong and why my painting darkened. I might actually do this painting big if I like how it looks like. So I think you would actually paint... Yeah, I mean, I was wondering if I should do this like an alla prima live stream, you know? Like a little study for a bigger painting that I want to do. Because definitely it feels like that's much more reasonable to do to be honest. I'm starting to really like glazing. It's also much more easier for my brain because it's not too much happening all the time. Because alla prima can be quite challenging to do. It's like it's a lot to think about, the planes, the expression of the brush. Yeah. And apparently this method is like the most safe for painting, because you do fat overlaying. You know, you're building up the layers, you're letting them dry. So that's one reason some old paintings don't show cracking on the surface. Don't have cracks, because they've painted it so well and they were so patient with the paint drying before they applied the second layer. So yeah, definitely. Hey Alice! And I have to say another thing with this live stream, all the time when I do live stream and I have all of these lights, because I need to have very good light on the canvas for you guys to see, I have just glare on my palette, so so frustrating. We're good, just working, trying to keep sane. How was school for you, Alice? You've been stuck at home as well, or? How far? I'm still at the sketch stage. I'm so stressed out in a way because the references I'm grabbing from the movie, they're really, really low quality, and I'm supposed to do a painting of this. It would have been easier if I did it digitally, but I told my client that this is gonna take a while. I mean, it is a painting. You can't really finish this fast. And he understood, so that's good. So small. Very not used to it. So with this painting I want to learn more about chroma and stuff, temperature. So we'll see how this will go. This will take a while. It might be very boring for some people, but meh. Hey Will! Welcome to the club. What is up? Just doing a tiny little, well, not that tiny, but small painting. Just having some fun. How about you? See you soon, David. Chilling like a villain? Like, not doing much, or? Why don't you grab your sketchbook or just do something on the side? That's the purpose of this stream. Just working. Planning world domination. Ah, Corona is ahead of you. Good luck with that. Beat that, why won't you? Oh, shit! How did I miss that? You are a Corona all along! We need to go and kill you. Where do you live? Tell the world where you live. Finding Waldo. Eh. Come on, tell us. Tell us. Don't be like that. You know you want us to know where you live. B. You're so mean for not telling us where you live. I thought people on the internet were nice and telling people everything about everything in the world. I was so wrong. Dude, don't play that game. You're so evil. Why don't you come to Castellet and visit? Because that's basically where I'm right now. The whole world is in crisis and I'm just painting here. Looking a way to survive somehow. Don't know how, but I'll find a way. No? Why? Did your mom tell you too many stuff about what's happening here and now you're like chicken shit? I'm not gonna go. Too scary, too scary. deep inside you know that. Deep inside you're a chicken. A cheeky chicken. Pack, 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 pack. You are? Not that I recall last time we talked. Well, I guess that's good. Keep enjoying it. Don't judge me. You wanna join me on the Discord channel? So you can kinda tell it to my face? Yeah. Let's hope that you won't hear yourself. Just give me 1 second. Oh god, I'm getting hungry. I hope you guys won't hear my stomach growling. That would be embarrassing. Alright, let's go and see where is it? Here it is. I don't know why, but my Discord is not switching on. Wow. You know what's funny? All the time when I want to do a live stream, nothing works. Like before I even went online, somehow the camera wasn't working even though it was connected. So what I did, I changed the USB connection to another USB port and it worked. And then I unplug it and plug it back into the USB that was before and then it worked. Wilhelm, I don't know what to say. If this is... Come on, why don't you want to work? If this is not gonna work, we can prepare some other time for this, because I am not gonna stress about it. Control Alt Delete. Wait. I know how to do all of this stuff, it's just that I'm doing live stream right now. That's why. Hold your horses. Control Alt Delete. Delete, go to process, delete all Discord activity. By the way, don't forget I actually have Windows 10 now. So, papi ciorle. No, I can't do this now, Wilhelm. It's really frustrating me. You should come here and visit me again. Just grab your sketchbook and just draw. I'm not gonna do this for long. I just wanna, you know, chill out a little bit before I go into the other painting. Yeah. Oh, Misha, you had to go there. You really had to go there, Misha. Skank. Alright, let's just continue. Deal with it for now. Did you manage to do any work, by the way? I'm kind of disappointed that the school hasn't really joined for the live stream. But they kind of had time to post images of other stuff. I'm gonna be like an evil teacher. Oh well. I'm not saying that art is easy. That's good. That is good, Wilhelm. Good boy. God, the camera is in the way. Hey, Inkdot. Mă bucur. Hey, Chancellor. Okay, well, let's all work together now. Go and get your sketchbook, Wilhelm. Well, your sketchbook, your seed. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing my stomach growling. I really am sorry, but I'm fasting, so can't do much about that. Hello, Bjarne. Look, Wilhelm, our little bear is with us. Yay! A pencil drawing. You will need to text me. I would like to see that. Yes. Kawaii desu ne. Oh my god, no. Don't go there, Theo. Yes, I'm fasting. I feel much better when I fast. Less anxiety, less distractions. I get less tired, for example. My god, the camera is so in the way. I'm like touching my cheek with the camera right now. Cheek buddies! Yeah. Yeah, I might actually do a big painting of this one. I really like the design of it. think this can look quite cool. It's not like a deep, meaningful painting, but I'm having fun painting it. I don't know, I don't have very good small brushes. These are like brushes that I use for like small details, and I have to paint with them. It's kind of frustrating me. No, let's just continue with these two brushes. Let's put this one aside because this one is not really helping me. That's more for details. And let's work with this one here. God, my stomach. Well, I mean, it's like at the beginning of this stream and I still have it. I have a little bit of anxiety. So, trying to, it's getting better. I'm less shaking now. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy what we're doing, us artists. It's challenging, mostly now. I think that now it's really stressful with this corona thing. Because it's not only for us, but freelancers, people that has to live and they live paycheck from paycheck. That's unbelievable stressful. And I kind of, sometimes I hear the government saying like, oh, stay home, don't go out. And I'm like, okay, can you give me some money then so I can actually be able to pay for all of my expenses? If that's the case, and then I will stay home gladly. So it's really hard right now. I think this is where the anxiety is actually coming from. Yes, really tough times. I really feel for you. I really do. Let's hope we will get through this. Listening to those podcasts made me very depressed. I'm like, why the hell am I listening to this? But then again, it's okay, Misha. It's okay, Misha. Wow, there are actually people on this island right now. My cat is looking outside and she's like, oh, people. Yes, Misha, people. Invaders, yes, it's invading Misha's personal space. How dare they? Okay, let's leave this eye for now. Let's continue to the next one and hopefully I can see the whole painting. Stupid camera being in the way. I really like doing alla prima, but sometimes it can be quite tricky because I still prefer having a drawing and stuff like that. stomach. No, Hendrik is at home. He's not allowed to go out. Company policies right now. Oh, really? I would like to hear it. I mean, okay, just only if you want to, of course. Only if you feel like, Wilhelm. Yeah, I should actually check on some stories from now and then. Yeah, sure, that would be fun. I would love to hear that. So, Wilhelm, since you've been talking to your mom and stuff, what do you think it's gonna happen? She said briefly some stuff to me on Facebook, but like this corona thing is gonna last until May, apparently. And after that, it's kind of gonna dim down a little bit. What do you think? Shout it out, there are not that many people on my stream, so. We don't really know. Well, that's a good answer, I guess. Yeah. Because we were supposed to have like an exhibition and stuff, so that's not gonna happen anymore. I mean, USA right now is surpassing China. Italy is in chaos. But knowing Italians, they're like, mwah, mwah, kissing each other like crazy, so I don't know. Yeah, well, I can't really use Discord, but I can check later on for sure. I don't know why I can't switch on Discord. Sure. Okay, you'll need to be a bit patient with me. Like I said, I don't want this live stream to go on for long. Oh god, the battery is gonna die. Ugh. Well, let's just let it die. Where's the battery? Oh, it's here next to me. Good. Hey, there you go, my camera just died. Hello, hello, more people. Let's hope this will log in. I'm gonna work until this battery dies off, and then I'm gonna stop so I can work on my big paintings. Yes, just working all the time. What more can we do? This is one reason I hate painting small. When you paint small, everything looks so weird. Mostly with painting. Fuck. Trying to paint. I have the camera really close to me because this is a tiny little painting. Don't worry about it. How's Lund, by the way? Lund. Lund. Or maybe I'm confusing you with someone else? I hope not, that would be embarrassing. Yeah, I don't really like painting small. Can be fun to learn how to properly do this though. Well, it's kind of hard when you're like looking underneath your camera to be able to paint. Well, that's good. That you could actually work and stuff. Yeah, the government... wait, you are from Denmark, right? Because I know that Denmark closed its borders. They're very, very strict right now. All of a sudden, Denmark is not as open as it used to be. Jaha. We have a student from Denmark. I don't know if he's still on the live stream though. Well, someone is becoming friends. This is really hard to paint in this way. Well, I have to say, I kind of like the fact that I don't have the raw umber anymore. I mean, I can mix it. I don't need it directly from the tube. What the hell is with all of this love? I thought that Danes and Swedes hated each other. Since when the love? Yes, I'm gonna make this a big painting, I think. I don't like the colors and the subject of it. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this one. I used to be such an alla prima person, now I just don't like it anymore. Well, this is not the best looking painting I've ever done, but it's a nice little test to see if I would like to paint something like this. I mean, not a lot of people have the guts to do this live, I guess, so I should feel at least proud about that. I mean, it looks better in real life. I mean, I haven't painted really easy on this one. I will send you a picture just so you can see how I've been sitting trying to paint on this. I couldn't really back up because the camera is in the way. But this was just to show you guys a little bit on how to just experiment a little bit and not be afraid to experiment a little bit. I mean, sometimes we have art blocks and anxiety and stuff like that, but you kind of need to try out some things. But I will continue on this one. I'm gonna let it dry and paint a little bit more on it. Fix the drawing off stream so I can actually back up because I can see so many mistakes right now. I'm also seeing it skewed, but hey, Theo, stop complaining. So, what are you guys gonna do today other than staying home? Anything planned? I need to stand. Ow. Ow. So this little painting, the values are gonna be very sensitive. So I think I'm gonna try to just do my best with the drawing when I make it bigger. So everybody's trying to do something while we're all locked down, huh? I think I'm never gonna do this type of live stream where I have to paint sitting down with a camera in my way. Well, I think I'm gonna stop now. Doesn't need to always be a long stream. It's been just 2 hours. So, I mean, this is my hand. It's a little bit dry right now, but you guys can see how small the painting is. This is my thumb and that's the eye. So I'm still gonna paint on it. I'm just gonna let it dry because right now it's a little bit tricky and the board is super smooth. Maybe I will just finish it on this board in the end. Need to stretch some canvases and yeah. So, guys, thank you for joining me, I guess. I'm gonna get onto my line painting after I eat. This one, which is bigger. So, yes. Yeah, it was really fun. I actually enjoyed it pretty much actually. So let's see. Let's put this one here. Petite little painting. Extremely petite. Yeah, this is gonna look really nice. I'm sure about that. I think I'm just gonna paint it on this one. Even though I started the live stream, I'm gonna fix the drawing. I will focus on that. I think until tomorrow it will dry. And I don't know if I will go live stream with this one. I've noticed painting, small painting like that, mostly when it's portraits, the distortion kind of kills it a little bit. So let's see, where's the line painting? Here it is. So and we can also see cat hair from the little kitty that I have around here lately. Thanks, Misha. It's still not dry around this area. I can still see my thumbs here because I wanted to see if it's dry. So this is what I'm gonna be painting on after I'm done with you guys. And also eating. This one. And another thing, guys, I'm so fed up with what do you call it? Speeding up. I don't want to paint fast anymore. I'm really tired of that. So I'm sorry for not doing any more alla prima paintings. It's always too much pressure when doing this kind of stuff live for you guys. So I prefer just taking it easy, join, you know, have some fun and all of that stuff. Yeah, the only thing I have to do right now, Glenn, is just finish this part. I'm still gonna keep it quite smooth. I think I'm gonna use some retouch varnish around this area gently, and then that's it. Okay, let's end the stream. Guys, take good care of yourselves. I'll see the people from Sara on Monday. But anyways, that's private video tutoring, I guess. Wilhelm, I'm gonna call you after I eat, okay? Thank you, everyone. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Hej då.